This is a really underrated game. Maximo, Ghost to Glory, which is essentially a 6th generation version of Ghosts and Goblins. Which, does this game have the original? No, it doesn't. Okay. I think it's on another Capcom Classics collection, I think. I have one of those discs. I'll show that in another part. Great game. This game really tests your knowledge on platforming. Like, this game is brutal. It's actually really tough. Like, you have to really take your time with the enemies, and you got to make sure not to fall. Like, it's really... And once you die, that's it. You have to go to your save spot. And with the amount of lives that you have, that's what you're stuck with. They don't do anything to, like, recharge them or anything. You really have to take your time with this game. But I still love it. I've never played the sequel, though. I need to get the sequel. It's probably one of the best... Oh, that's scratched. But it was in a blue disc, but my copy read fine, I guess. I don't know. Not true. There were a couple of skips in the cutscenes. But overall, very enjoyable game, and I hope to play the sequel one day. Just be warned that it's very tough when you play it. One of my favorite games of all time. Beyond Good and Evil. Oh man, this is one of my favorite games of all time. This game, if you like sort of mysteries and, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Stories, and a really adventurous story that kind of has to deal with, like, the Illuminati and the government and just, like, government secrets and all that, you will love this game. I beat it and I couldn't get enough of it. You know, I really got invested with the characters in this one so much. Expose the conspiracy, capture the truth, and you get to take pictures and all that. And it ends on a cliffhanger. I hate to say that, but it does. Was there ever a sequel? There was gonna be one. Did it ever happen? No. So we never found out what really happened after. And it's a real shame, because to me this game is easily one of the best games I've ever played. Ever. I cannot recommend it enough. You have to play this game. It should be pretty, inexpensive. I don't know why they don't re-release this game, because it really should be. It was on PlayStation 2, of course, GameCube, and Xbox. I think it was on Xbox. Yeah, just ever see this in the wild? Play it. Just play it. I wish I had the manual for it, but I don't. And then we got a game that's just kind of okay. Bad Boys Miami Takedown, and for whatever reason my copy is Canadian. Canadian Bad Boys. It was king. Just Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, this game's okay. I played it once and I beat it. It's kind of weird. It's like it's based on the second Bad Boys film, sorta, but kind of its own thing. And I heard somewhere that there's actually going to be another Bad Boys film. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, it was kind of popular for a little while, this movie series. Nowadays, it's just kind of like it just exists. Manuel. Yeah, this game's okay. The combat's pretty interesting. It's kind of fun. Kind of weird. Kind of laughable. If you see it for cheap, pick it up. I did a gameplay of this, if anyone remembers. This is the black sheep of all the Spider-Man video games. I would say this is one of them, at least. Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Where basically you have Spider-Man's enemies working with him to defeat this one guy, you know, because they're like, all got mind control, and they're trying to figure out who did this. And it's very kiddish. It really is. But it's fun at the same time. I got 2 copies of this because one of my copies is so scratched up. I highly recommend it, though. This is probably the copy that's scratched. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's ruined. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But if you like Spider-Man, and if you like kind of weird, oddball games, this is like a beat-em-up almost. And if you like playing with friends, you'll enjoy it. Don't expect high quality with this game. It's far from the best Spider-Man game in my opinion, but still good. I remember showing this to my friend Chris, and he was just like, "What is Spider-Man Friend or Foe? That game doesn't make sense. Why is Blade in it?" Another one of my favorite childhood games, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, made by Konami. That was back when they were kind of starting to go downhill, though. This game is another beat-em-up. I spent hours and hours and hours on this game. Of course, it's based on the 03 Ninja Turtles series, which was probably my favorite Ninja Turtles series, in my opinion. Very fun. You get to play as all the turtles, and you actually, I think you have to play as all the turtles to get the true ending. You can also play as Master Splinter as a story. It's really fun, and you get to go against people, too. I actually might even do a gameplay. I mean, if anyone wants to see me do a gameplay of this, let me know. It's just kind of repetitive because you have to go through the whole story again and again just to get the true ending. And there's a lot of cheat codes, so if you like cheat codes, look up all the cheat codes for this game. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. Fantavision. This game is just okay. It was a launch title for the PlayStation 2. Got it at a closing down video store. It's like kind of a light kind of fun game. It's like light puzzles. And that's mainly the whole game. You got some pretty cool Y2K era graphics. But that's just really it. There really isn't there's a whole story and a whole meaning behind Fantavision. No. I think honestly this game came out just to kind of prove the graphics of what the PS2 could do when it came out. And it's complete. But it's okay. And yes, it's on oh no, it's actually on DVD. I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was a CD disc. But yeah, I do have it. A launch title. It's okay. If you get it for like under $5, pick it up for curiosity's sake, but it's far from the best launch title. I think this also was a launch title, and this game sucks. ESPN Winter Games X Snowboarding. Now, let me be clear. When I say this game sucks, there was a video on YouTube, I think you might still be able to find it, of Ecstatic47, which, by the way, I should have shouted him out in my shout-out video. He does, like, video gameplays and stuff like that. He did a video of this, and him playing it, and he got flame because he, like me, thought this game was terrible. I mean, you move like a grandpa in this game when you skateboard. I mean, it's just frustrating when you play it because you try to turn and it's almost like you're controlling a robot on a snowboard. It's really uncomfortable to play. It's not great at all. But people gave him crap for it because it was like, well, I used to play this game as a kid. You're not giving it a fair chance. Until I realized that the game that people were talking about was actually Winter Games Snowboarding 2002, which is a huge, from what I've been told, a huge improvement of this game. But yeah, don't spend your time with this game. It really is as bad as what they said. It's got a cool shiny disc, like a Japanese game, but it's really all the coolest thing about this. And I guess the soundtrack's alright. But man, if you can beat this, and if you let me know in the comments that you actually beat this game, I'm gonna be shocked, because I don't think I've ever seen a legit full gameplay of this and done right. Unless if I'm doing something completely wrong. Yeah. Just play, what was that game? Series? SSX instead. You're better off. TimeSplitters, the original. I freaking love this game. Of course, this is another launch title for the PlayStation 2. This game, oh my gosh, this game. I spent so many hours in this game. Alone. And I actually have to thank my friend Jonathan for getting me into this game. You go back in time, you try to shoot a bunch of enemies, and there's a whole, you get to unlock so much stuff in all these modes. It's a really fun game. It's freaking fun. I think the second game's a little better, but for this game, I had a blast. One of the best deals I ever got, easily. And I remember, this is actually my second copy of this game. I used to have another one, but I don't know why that red is there. I don't know what that red is there, whatever. Maybe that was there in the original disc, I don't know. You will, yeah, get a PlayStation 2 or Slim or whatever. You'll have a great time with this one. Guaranteed. I wish it wasn't on a blue disc. I wish it was on a DVD disc, but that's Free Radical and Eidos' budget for you, I guess. Nicktoons, Battle for Volcano Island. This game is probably my favorite Nicktoons game. I had so much fun with this one. You get to play as, like, SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Sam, Sandy. And I think it just had the best story of all of them. Some people say Nicktoons Unite had the best story. I disagree. I think this was probably the best story. And Nickelodeon advertised the hell out of this game, too. I still remember the commercials for it when it came out. It was like, Nicktoons, Battle for Volcano Island. And it was like that every commercial break. They were really promoting this thing. Enough to the point where I bought a copy of it. I don't think this is my original copy. No, it's not. Because I sold it. Now, I do like, what was it? I don't have the original case for it, but I have it. You'll see it. Attack of the Toy Bots. Here's the disc, manual, and there's a little bit of a Nick Games guide, whatever they had at the time. There's Fairly Odd Parents, which I have. Let's see. Yellow Avenger, I don't have that. That's on PSP. Barnyard, don't have that. Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, I just showed that. Creature from the Krusty Krab, I used to not like as a kid. I like it now. And Avatar: The Last Airbender, couldn't finish it because it's kind of confusing. Maybe I will finish it one day. Yeah, check out the Nicktoons games. I still have yet to play Globs of Doom. I have it. That was the last one. And I kind of wish they made more, but, you know. I don't know why they didn't make more. We got Onimusha Warlords. This is a pretty good, cool game. Play as this warrior. Yeah, hack and slash, and there's a whole story with it. The only problem I have with this game is that you could easily get lost if you don't know where you're going. You'll spend hours and hours and hours trying to find this one place that you're supposed to go, and if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to have a good time. But like I said, if you do know where you're going, it's a great time. It's actually kind of hard too, but there's actually kind of a strategy with it. There's a way to beat the game. I did beat the game. And I still never played the other Onimusha games. Even to this day. I got this at a video store that was closing down once again. Which explains some of the stickers. But yeah, good game. Just wish you actually knew what to do more. I've never played this game. At least not yet. Samurai Warriors, made by Koei. I heard it's really good though. Always on the battlefield. It looks kind of like Onimusha and Shinobi and those types of games. So I might have a good time with this. I don't know, maybe I'll play it down the line. I want to play it because it looks really cool. I know they made a couple of them. Here's another one of my favorite series. Guitar Hero. Yeah, I got the first Guitar Hero. And this is an original printing too. Now, for whatever reason, the first Guitar Hero game was only on PlayStation 2. It was never on 360 or any other console. I think, in my opinion, this game probably could have been on GameCube and original Xbox. But no, they had to cater to only PlayStation 2. So any other people who own any other consoles just got screwed. I actually do have the guitar. In fact, it's right beside me, but, you know, I'm not going to get it out right now. Maybe I will one of these days. But yeah, the first Guitar Hero, very fun. It's easy as piss, too. Like I say, you could beat it in one day. It's got some extra songs, Zakk Wylde's Black Label Society and all that. I have that exact controller, too. There's Guitar Hero, the manual and the disc. Made by Red Octane before Activision bought them out, and then Neversoft, and then all the other game companies. Because they didn't know if this game was going to be popular as it was. And then, what do you know it, they made a sequel, Guitar Hero 2, which is even better than the first one. It plays a lot better, too. Graphic-wise and gameplay-wise. A lot of good songs, too. Actually, the Guitar Hero games are what really got me into music. Them, along with Tony Hawk, and of course Kiss's greatest hits. Or the best of Kiss, I should say. And if you're wondering if I'm ever going to do a gameplay of these games, you bet. I'm definitely going to do that. I used to have the red Guitar Hero guitar, but my mom accidentally gave it away to Goodwill. So that was cool. I know there's a double pack with both of them. I don't have that though. And it's also on 360.